As we see on a daily basis, creative minds express themselves in several ways. And while the little things we do, like what we wear for example, are products of that self-expression, I think it's safe to say that there's no type of self-expression as big as the arts. The arts include a wide range of creative mediums such as music, literature, theater, illustration, and the list goes on. And while for some it may be hard to identify how some of these things qualify as art, it's important to know that art isn't just a paintbrush and a palette. Nearly anything can be art. Why else do you think I'm a stick figure? But as broad as the arts are, it's important that we respect the way people go about expressing themselves. Criticism is fine and helpful, and should be sought after. But at the end of the day, whether it's a painting, a poem, whether a 5-year-old made it, or a 50-year-old professional, whether it's a starry night sky or simply a dot on a piece of paper, it can, still, and always will be art. And there's no better place to see said art than at an art museum. Finally, all that hard work will pay off today. I've put so much sweat, blood, tears, and urine into making this thing that the judges will be at a loss for words. Just like I'm at a loss for fluids. Well, what do we have here? Ugondle Opaque himself. In the flesh. This has to be like, what, the 5th competition you've competed in here? Yep, here's hoping for 5 being my lucky number. Oh, I don't know about that. There are a lot of new participants this year. Yo, please, what rookie could possibly outdo a 5-year-old pro?
Hey, is this the place for the art show?
Indeed it is. Maya, what are you doing here?
Well, I was looking for things to do around town, and the other day, I found out about the art competition and decided to submit a song I've been working on.
You made music for the art show?
Yup.
Pfft, music isn't art.
Yeah, okay. And what did you bring to submit?
This.
What's that?
Minimalism. It's called abstract.
Looks more like you got off track. How is this art?
They think it's art.
It's so artsy.
Indeed. I suppose you could suggest it's a rather exquisite way to capture one's unconventional and prodigious notions.
Indubitably.
I don't think they count.
No, just face it, Maya. I've created another masterpiece, and that first place medal is mine.
Uh-huh. And how many years has it been of you trying to get said medal?
Shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending this year's Battle of the Arts. We've received many submissions over several mediums, and I'm very excited to see them. Please line up for the last call of submissions so we can begin the judging process. Thank you, Ugo. This looks like it took lots of hard work.
Here's my submission.
A USB? Pfft, I know, right? What kind of idiot brings a USB to it?
There's an audio file on it. That's my submission.
Ooh, an electronic submission. Very modern, Miss Suarez.
Why, thank you. You see that? He said mine was very modern.
So what? He said mine looked like it took a lot of effort to make, and that was after he actually saw it.
Don't have to be such a critic, you know.
Says the person that said my work got off track.
Because you said music isn't art. Obviously it's art or they wouldn't be taking musical submissions.
Okay, so maybe I was wrong about that. But still, there's no way an amateur like you could surpass a pro like me with music.
5 years!
Shut up!
I poured my heart and soul into making that song.
And you don't think I did the same? And you're like 5 feet tall. It's not like there's much soul to go around.
This coming from the same guy that submitted a dot on white paper.
It's more than that. Way more than that.
Oh yeah? Then what's it about?
That black dot, surrounded by negative space, is a minimalistic representation of being unique in a society that wants you to live up to absurd expectations. It has to do with standing out. And if you look closely, there are several words, phrases, and doodles throughout all that white space.
Oh wow. This really looks good. How long did it take you to make this?
About a few months.
Wow, this really is art.
What's this?
The lyrics to a song I wrote. It flows a lot better with the viola. The song is about a heartbreak.
Wow, this really is art.
Thanks.
I'm really sorry, Maya. I shouldn't have went full art critic and insulted your work without even seeing it.
I'm sorry too. I took one look at your picture and I thought it was dumb.
It's no problem. And you were right about music being art, or anything being art. Maybe instead of focusing on bashing other people's hard work, we should focus more on the real emotion, effort, and self-expression involved. rather than automatically insulting it when we don't even understand what it is. Because at the end of the day, alright, it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for! All the submissions were carefully considered, and now we have our winner! This year's champion of Battle of the Arts is Brynelise for her fabulous bedazzled turkey drawing! You call that art?
That looks like a chicken!
I freaking hate artists. Opaque.